So, where we are for World of Warcraft is we need to collect Elun's Tear at the moment. It looks like we've got some more things to turn in, but I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at. So we do have collected Elun's Tear. What is Go with the Flow? What is this? Speak at the southern edge of Thunder Peak's lava flow in Ashendale. Okay, so that's down that direction. Fair enough. And we've got a helping hand, which is way out there. My goodness. Yeah. And of course, Black Fathom Deeps is a dungeon. I'm not sure we'll tackle a dungeon, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what we can do. All right. See what we got going on as well. So I think we're gonna go to Elun's Tear first, because that is the closest one.
Get gabbing or get going.
All right. My brother must have sent you. He wouldn't have done so unless you are capable of doing what must be done. For all our sakes, I hope he's right. The elementals here are now my allies. You must do as I ask if we are to prevent the destruction of the rest of Ashenvale.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
The massive earth elemental gazes down upon you. The flow of lava must be stopped if we are to prevail. I will grant you a portion of my power. Use it to fill the lava fissures. Those things that are bursting up. My bad. Put out the fire. Lord Magmathar's minions must first be dealt with if we are to retake the area and put a stop to the fiery destruction of the forest. The lava ragers on the flow to the north are strengthened by being on their own element. I fear that on your own you won't have much chance against them. When you are ready, speak to me again, and I will summon one of my own to assist you. Slay 10 lava rangers. Alright, who am I turning into? Both of you guys. Done? Well done, Night Elf. Lord Magmathar's fire is now trapped, restrained within the earth once more. You acquitted yourself well in battle on the field. However, I'm afraid that Lord Magmathar has taken notice of you and the destruction that you've wreaked upon his minions. You will have to deal with him, or he is sure to burn you alive. There's the vortex. I'm guessing he's going to shoot us up to the top of the mountain there. If I had to wager a guess. Oh, look, they made him so teeny in the... I'm sorry, it's just funny because normally they're like, oh hey, big scary monster, big scary portrait in the little spot over here. But they made him so teeny. Oh god, that would hurt his ego if he knew. Excuse me. Sorry, that was really funny. The time has come. When you have steeled yourself, we will speak again, and I will summon forth a whirling vortex to speed your way up to the skies over Thunder Peak. Channel the power of the earth and ring through the elemental to slay Lord Magmathar, so that we may bring him into balance once more. Called it. Heckin' called it. Our brother has lost his way. He scorches the ground, he vaporizes the water, and devours too much air. Help us bring him back into balance and harmony. I am ready to be one with the whirling vortex and defeat Lord Magmathar. Here we go. Woo. Oh, we are, now in elemental. Okay. So
Any friend of Greymane's a friend of mine.
it is done. The power of fire is subdued, and the four elements are returned to harmony. You have saved the rest of Ashenvale, through your brave and selfless actions. You have our eternal thanks.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Left.
Peace be with you.
Elun's Tear. What? Did you find the remains of the lake? Do you have the tear? Oh, you found it! Odd. It looks tarnished somehow. I will place the tear in a stew and pray that it will cure her. Thank you. Thank you.
Farewell.
Eat this, my daughter. It will help you feel better. There you go.
I'm listening.
It didn't work. A sorrowful and resigned expression upon his face, he removes the tear from the soup and gently washes it. The eruption of Thunder Peak must have affected it in some way. You must take the tear to the Moonwell of Purity, which still lies intact, protected by the goddess's power at the northeast base of the volcano. There you will wash it in the sacred waters of Valun. What happens beyond that, I cannot say. I fear for my daughter's life. It is in your hands now.
Good luck, friend.
Excuse me. Hello, Miss Wolfrunner. Dryad delivery. Ah, there you are. I pored over the notes he's made, and it sounds like your next course of action is to find other pieces of Dartroll's rod. I would start by heading east along the road to Rainwood Tower. A Dryad there named Sheldrin is better suited to guide you. Seek her out. Keep the gem with you. Sheldrin will need it if she's to help you recreate the rod.
Goddess, watch over.
Whoop, hello. Dousing the tear within the moonwell, the waters begin to glow and churn with startling activity. A voice from inside the moonwell flows over your mind, bringing you a perfect sense of peace. You seek to cure a child, but know that all things come at a cost. To the east lies Rainwood Tower. Standing outside the tower next to my moonwell is one who has fallen into corruption. Avarice Illwhisper seeks forgiveness and redemption. Will you help him to attain that which he desires, and in so doing, achieve your own goal? Hello, Miss Fresho.
Ishnu Allah.
I and my sentinels have been ordered by Keeper Ordanus to stay here and hold the tower. So far we've been able to repel the horde, but now they're going around us to directly attack the retreat up to the north. The Keeper sent out his dryads to defend the tree, but they do not seem to be much of a match for the vanguard of the Warsong orcs. I need you to go out there and recover as many Laughing Sister corpses as you can. Take them to Halania inside the tree at the retreat. She will know what to do.
Del Madras.
Anyway, hello, how are you? Oh, she sent you? It must be serious indeed. What can I help you with? I wish your tidings were better. She's correct. I know about Dartroll's creation and the treants in the area. At least I did once. They've become corrupted now, their nature twisted. To find the next piece of rod, you'll have to find the key to open the chest it's in. The wooden key is on one of the treants northeast of here near the Fellwood border, at the Howling Vale. Once you have it, look for a small glade through the tunnel at the Vale. The chest should be hidden around there. She's so pretty. The satyr sneers, but when he realizes you are not here to chastise him, he changes his expression. Finally, my redemption is at hand. I have waited long for this day, and I think I know how to help you in turn. My former clan, the Falmesk of Nightrun, raided Fallen Sky Lake some time ago, stealing the moonstones that were unique to the area. Those moonstones are known to have great healing properties and surely can be used to cure the little girl that lies sick in Astronor. Nightrun rests up to the road to the east that runs north. There are multiple paths that lead up into the hills on its eastern side, and it is there that you will find my unrepentant brethren. They will have what you seek.
Ah, the great outdoors.
It's so cold nonetheless. I'm amazed that you broke through the horde lines and managed to get in here, Night Elf. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Thank you. We have our hands full defending the retreat, but when I can catch my breath, I'll see to it these sisters are returned to life, the goddess willing. You've demonstrated your prowess. We can use your help. We have been using the power of the Forest Heart to defend the tree from the horde, but its power is not without limit. We must use it to take the fight to them. Ooh, the great cat of the forest prowls nearby. I did see them. It is from her that we shall draw our inspiration. You will become one with the shade of her shade. You will take the essence of the panther into you and lay waste to those who dare attack the might of Ashenvale.
Hi.
Sorry about the screen shaking. Had an NPC bump me out of the way there. Or maybe not. Maybe that's something else. Maybe that's something else. Yeah, that's something else. My bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, we must do more than hold the tree, Night Elf. The horde will never give up. We must destroy them. There we go.
Is there trouble?
It upsets me so that the treants have become corrupt. I wish I could do more to help them. I am pleased you're back. The last piece of the rod is held by the Druids of the Claw. I asked their leader, also Bramblescar, to give it to me, but he and his guardians nearly killed me. Clearly, they too were afflicted by the horde's corruption of the Forest Heart. But I have an idea for how you can get into Also's cave and grab the pommel. Ever since I was a fawn, I've been pretty good at playing possum. It works great against bears. I can teach you. Go east to the shady nook, and if they try to get you, just use my technique. I just ran by. Playing possum super easy. Just watch. And now she's a corpse. See? That wasn't hard, was it? You'll have no problem fooling stinky old Oso Bramblepaw and his guardians now. Maybe that's why she's so tiny. She's probably really young. 5 moonstones are required to assure that the girl is healed. You have all of the moonstones that are needed, and yet it is said that a sacrifice of life is the only way to ensure the saving of another. I will ensure that no matter what, the moonstones will cure Relara. Let's see. With his razor-sharp claws, Arvers digs into his chest and removes his beating heart, placing it with the fallen moonstones. Miraculously, the satyr does not die. Instead, he is bathed in a warm light. Arvis Illwhisper is transformed. Now he is Arvis the Redeemed. Oh, that startled me.
Greetings.
Thank you for saving me from a fate worse than death, for saving both the child and myself. Well, the child is almost saved. All you have to do is take the moonstones back west down the road to Astronar, hand them to our father, and he will know what to do. Go in peace, my friend. Elune be praised.
Basha Fela.
A brutal display, but one fitting for the enemies of Ashenvale. The Horde dares to think that they can take our beloved forest away from us. They are fatally mistaken. You have saved Rainwood from destruction. Surely we can find a reward suitable for our champion? The battle against the Horde isn't being waged from Rainwood Tower alone. There's a more substantial Silverwing Sentinel presence at Silverwing Grove to the southeast, near the border with the Barrens. From the Grove, Sentinel Farsong directs our efforts against those who would destroy our lands. I'm a bit late in sending my latest report to her, but also hesitant to leave the tower unattended. I am in dire need of your help in getting this report to her as soon as possible.
Be careful.
The great
Did you find the
outdoors.
final piece of the rod? How did my technique work? You got it? Wonderful for you. And for Rain. I guess we'll have to see about reassembling it, won't we? I suggest you find Rain and let her know the rod is finished. The rod's design is simple. Dartal didn't use his arcane knowledge in its creation. It is more druidic in nature. I made a pun, didn't I? Druidic in nature. I'm so funny. Now then, the rod. Let's see about putting it back together, shall we? There. That wasn't too bad. What did you say you and Rain were going to do with this thing? It's powerful. I suggest you find Rain and let her know the rod is finished. I'm sure she'll know that your next course, what your next course should be. Be careful. I sense a great deal of power within it for both good and ill. I hope that you and Rain know what you are doing. Good luck. Alright, White Moon. Is that you? Have you returned with the cure for Relara? Oh, you have saved my daughter. I know the power of the Moonstones will give back my daughter her strength. I can never repay you fully for the aid you have given me, but please, take this. Other than Relara, it is my most dear possession.
Go in peace.
Here you are, Relara. Drink this. My eyes are not so heavy now, Father. Can we go out and play? You're awake? Rest now, my daughter. Relara is saved. Thank you. Aw. Yes, sir. You're very welcome. Happy to help.
How may I help?
Yes? How go your efforts? You recreated the rod Tyronis had set out to find? That's wonderful to hear. Sheldrin has been indispensable in her assistance. Tyronis would be proud to see his quest is continuing even after his tragic passing. Rain looks over the reconstructed rod with a look of approval and thoughts racing behind her eyes. Now, it is time for us to make use of this power to eliminate the enemies of Ashenvale. That sounds a little presumptuous, hun. I'm not completely certain what Tyronus had in mind next, but if what he said was true about the rod's power, then it will allow you to take on another form altogether, presumably that of a Firbolg. Perhaps he meant to use its powers to get closer to them, but even the uncorrupted creatures would slaughter him were he not careful. Transformed by the rod, Dartol would have to speak to a Firbolg who was uncorrupted. I would start with one known as Krolg. Seek his huts southeast of Mistral Lake. Okay.
Good luck, friend.
It's raining and it's lovely. Hello.
Greetings.
If you have a moment to spare, I would enlist your aid in a simple matter. I have not heard from my friends, the Iduns, in some time. I was wondering if you could swing west and check in on them. You have my thanks. Their cottage sits on a small plat of land just to the west of the shrine of... Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
May the stars guide you.
Excuse me.
What brings you here?
We've lost Silverwind Refuge. All that I know is that there was a surprise attack by the Horde and that they somehow turned Mistral Lake's elemental guardians against us. The survivors have fallen back to start a spire. They need your help. Head south by southeast. You'll find the spire at the mouth of the Talon Deep Pass, which leads into the Stone Talon Mountains. I'm sure that you'll find Sentinel Starstrike helping with the counter-offensive there.
Farewell.
Alrighty then. There's just a human here from Stormwind. Strange. There's two humans here, excuse me. You say that Faldraris sent you? Good man. As it happens, we could use your help. Care to make a quick trip to the south? I have 3 friends that I haven't heard from in a while. With these strange tentacles popping out of the ground to the north and all the demonic activity, I don't dare leave my family. Bull set up his camp to the southwest corner of the forest, just to the northwest of the damnable Fire Scar shrine. Melindar and Harltown joined him, so they should all be okay, but you never know. Did I tell you about the time I explored the far reaches of Dire Maul? Alright. And then it says that this person here just sighed when he asked that question. I found a mighty axe there, freshly forged upon the fire. Or vice
I'm
versa.
listening.
A Shah Fela.
Because there aren't really night elf, like... What? What? There's a... What? What? There's another night elf with the last name? So he's gonna have 2 daughters then. Well, why do you want me to do it? Come on, just do it. Alright, I'll tell her. What's going on? William takes a deep breath. Are these 2... Oh, this must be mother and son, maybe? Hi, William. What's up? Hi, Bacana. Elena found some herbs. Can you go pick them up? Ah, thank you. I'll be sure to go get them soon. Thanks. If you need any help, just come pick me up. Come get me and I'll help. Nah, I can handle it. Thanks. William turns slightly red and walks away. That William is so funny. His face always turns bright red. Well, just be careful. He might be sweet on you, but I don't trust that sister of his either. Oh, so they are brother and sister. I was right. I am sure a noble soldier of the Alliance has better things on his mind. Oh, Ilana found some herbs, so I'm going to go pick them up. Alright, Becca. Just leave them in the garden next to the bush. Watch out for wolves. a neat little family, nonetheless. Alright, with that, I think we are going to run inside here since it's raining. Take advantage of a small bit of shelter. And cap it here for today.